This instructional video is on the installation of a full replacement parts kit into a TV2 XL valve. The kit includes one XL cleanout plug O-ring, one XL cap gasket, one piston seal, one tungsten carbide plunger, two plunger seals, one seat, one XL tungsten carbide sleeve, and one tube of Never Seize lubricant. For installation of the replacement parts kit, start by removing the hex head flange bolts using the impact driver and a 9/16" socket. This will allow you to remove the valve cap, but be careful, the cap is being pushed up by the internal spring. Remove the spring and turn the valve over. Again, using the impact driver and a 9/16" socket, remove the 4 hex head flange bolts from the base and set aside. Remove the seat using a screwdriver or a pick. Next, pull the valve body off the cylinder and remove the plunger seal and discard it. Push the plunger and piston out of the cylinder body and remove the other plunger seal and discard. Carefully dislodge the old piston seal with a small screwdriver by pulling it off and discarding. Install the new piston seal, making sure that the cup side is facing down as shown in the video. Remove the plunger from the piston by using the impact driver and a 3/4" socket. Discard the old plunger. Save the 1/2" hex nut for reassembly. And shock tighten the nut using the impact driver with a 3/4" socket. Then open the tube of Never Seize lubricant and place a liberal amount on the inside surface of the cylinder. Spread it around the perimeter wall of the cylinder as shown in the video. Place the piston plunger assembly into the cylinder and by using your thumbs, push the piston all the way down into the cylinder. Flip the cylinder upside down and install one of the seals into the recessed area of the cylinder. The seal should be installed with the raised O-ring type surface down and the flat side up. Be careful when sliding the seal over the sharp edge of the piston and use the new sleeve as shown to push the seal all the way down into the recessed area. Install the second plunger seal over the plunger in the exact opposite direction as the first was installed, with the O-ring shape facing upwards. Next, install the XL body onto the cylinder, making sure that the inlet side is positioned over the relief area of the cylinder as shown in this video. Insert the sleeve into the body over the plunger, making sure that the notch on the sleeve flange fits over the pin in the body. Now the plunger can be pushed all the way down into the sleeve. Insert the seat into the recessed area of the body with the beveled side facing the sleeve and piston. Install the base with the 4 flange bolts into the body. Start to thread the bolts by hand and then using the impact driver fitted with the 9/16" socket, tighten the bolts in the cross pattern as shown by the instructor in this video. Flip the valve over and install the spring onto the plunger. Remove the 4 bolts from the cap assembly and pry the old cap gasket off. Peel the paper backing off of the new gasket and place it onto the cap with the holes and shape matching and aligned. Place the cap onto the cylinder, making sure that the shapes match. Insert the bolts into the cap and exert pressure on the blue knob in order for the bolts to engage the threaded holes in the cylinder. With the impact driver and a 9/16" socket, tighten the bolts in a cross-pattern fashion, as was done before with the base bolts. This allows for even pressure. Lay the valve down with the clean-out plug facing up. Remove the plug and remove the old O-ring. Replace the O-ring with a new one and thread the plug back into the valve body, making sure that the O-ring is seated properly. Hand tighten as shown in the video. There you have the steps to disassemble and reassemble a Thompson valve tube and replacement of seals, plunger, and the sleeve.